Good morning, and thank you for watching the April 14th City of Janesville COVID-19 Community Briefing. This briefing is provided Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. My name is Alexander Brown, and I am the Planning Section Chief for today's operational period. Next, we'll review our instant objectives for the city's COVID-19 response. First, safeguard the community, including our residents, businesses, and visitors. 2, deter the spread of COVID-19 within our capabilities. 3, provide essential services to the community. And 4, safeguard City of Janesville employees and preserve our city service power. We'll now hear from other members of the EOC leadership team, starting with our Situation Unit Leader, Maggie Darr.
Thank you, Alexander. Good morning, everyone. I'm Maggie Darr, Situation Unit Leader for this event. As of yesterday, Monday, April 13th, Wisconsin Department of Health Services reported that there are 3,428 confirmed positive cases of COVID-19 in the state of Wisconsin. There are 60 positive cases in Rock County, and we have had 3 deaths in Rock County. The Rock County Health Department reported yesterday that yesterday was the first out of many days that there have been less than 100 new cases in the state of Wisconsin. So they shared this little piece of optimism, but also encouraged people to use that information cautiously. We're not out of this yet. Also on the Rock County Health Department's website, they are now mapping by zip code the range of number of cases within each zip code. So for instance, one zip code might have 10 or more cases, one might show 5 to 9, etc. But you should visit the County Health Department's website if you would like to view that information. We continue to monitor closely our staffing levels. Yesterday, on Monday, there were 48% of our employees were at their assigned work location, 17% were working from home, and 34% were off for a variety of reasons. Either they weren't assigned to duty or they were off on a pre-planned outage. We continue to monitor our levels of personal protective equipment, or PPE, and we keep close contact with all of our partners every day. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie. Next is our Economic Development Director, Gail Price.
Economic Development Director Gail Price. Just want to remind everyone that the Economic Development Office is available for talking through strategies to how to get through this pandemic from a business standpoint. We are referring businesses to local SBA lenders that have the capability and bandwidth available to help you apply for PPP loans. We do understand that the PPP loans are starting to get funded now, so in about a week and a half, those are seeing actual funding and availability. Also remind everyone the SBA EIDL program continues to remain available and out there. Also, the Rock County Board has approved a COVID-19 Emergency Small Business Loan Fund that will come online at this point, projected to be April 24th. If you go to the growjanesville.com website, click at the banner at the top, that will lead you to all of our resources that we have available out there, and we continue to update those on a daily basis. Also want to remind everyone that the SBDC, or Small Business Development Centers, are available to also help with SBA loans, and more specifically the EIDL loans. Give UW Whitewater a call, 262-472-1365. Again, just want to remind everyone, give our office a call, 608-755-3059, and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you.
Thank you, Gail. Next up is Public Information Officer Alan Luckett.
Hello, Alan Luckett here. If you're interested in receiving important information from the City of Janesville, please check in with our city's website. That address is ci.janesville.wi.us. From there, you can actually sign up for our press release emails and also get to our link for Facebook and Twitter. If you want the press release emails, it's our website /email lists. For COVID-specific information, visit our website. At the top, there's a COVID-19 tag, and that'll lead you to other resources, which will include our archived briefing videos, frequently asked questions, CDC information, business recovery information, and more. The City of Janesville trusts government-sanctioned sites such as the CDC, Wisconsin Department of Health Services, FEMA, and many others. That's where you should go for your trustworthy information. Also, if you have any questions, you can feel free to call us at our community support hotline, which is open daily from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. That phone number is 608-373-6027. Please share this information with your family and friends and community groups through social media networks and such. Also, if you like to do Twitter, we do have a hashtag out there to kind of support our City of Janesville, and that's called #OnePositiveThing and #JanesvilleStrong. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. Next is our Finance Administration Section Chief, Steve Wanninger.
Good morning. Finance and Administration Section Chief Steve Wanninger. The EOC response team has logged 7,793.75 hours to date, and we have captured expenditures of $809,362.83. The EOC Admin Finance section is documenting all personnel and operating expenses related to the city's COVID-19 pandemic response for potential reimbursement from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, Public Assistance Program. The FEMA Public Assistance Program reimburses 75% of eligible assistance expenses, while the state has agreed to reimburse 12.5% of eligible assistance expenses. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Next is Safety Officer Battalion Chief Ryan Murphy.
Good morning, Ryan Murphy, Safety Officer. We want to continue to emphasize washing your hands often with soap and water, especially after you've been in a public place. If soap and water are not readily available, use hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. We should avoid close contact with people who are sick and create space between each other of at least 6 feet. Formulate a plan if someone in your household becomes sick. If you choose to wear a fabric, non-standard mask or any other mask in public, continue to maintain 6-foot social distancing. CDC recommends wearing cloth mask coverings in public settings where other social distancing measures are difficult to maintain. CDC is additionally advising the use of simple cloth face coverings to slow the spread of the virus and help people who may have the virus and do not know it from transmitting it to others. The cloth face coverings recommended are not surgical masks or N95 respirators. Those are critical supplies that must continue to be reserved for healthcare workers and other medical first responders. Wash cloth masks regularly after use. Workspaces and residences should be cleaned thoroughly daily with EPA-approved cleansers. High-touch surfaces should be cleaned with a higher frequency. And we want to make sure people are mindful of their mental and physical well-being during this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up is Incident Commander, Chief Rhodes.
Hi, good morning, Ernie Rhodes. I just want to thank all the employees, city employees, but I really want to thank the employees that are still out working in our stores, working at the auto parts store, at our food, our retail stores. It is so important, and I know it's difficult. It takes a lot of courage, and I am motivated by your strength. So I just want to say thank you for showing up, coming to work, doing your job, and I want to thank the city employees too. This weekend, I went to the store on my normal weekly food run for the family, and I noticed that there were a lot of folks in the store. But one thing I did notice is that about 2 out of 10 people had a face mask on. Please, please, if you can wear a face mask, we greatly appreciate it. It will absolutely slow the spread. I need you to wear a face mask. If you don't have a face mask as like I'm wearing, you can go on the city's website, look at the green ribbon up top, click on that. That's our COVID webpage. Go down that says CDC recommendation for face mask. You can see Dr. Jerome Adams show how to make a homemade face mask, and I would just encourage everybody to wear one. We are in the middle of this. We are at peak today, according to the Institute for Health Matrix and Evaluation, Washington University. And we are at the peak today, which it also means, though, we are at a high chance of getting affected because theoretically most people have the infection now. So you have to wear your face mask. We need you to wear your face mask. We need you to continue to social distance. It is so critical. I would prepare to continue to have Safe at Home initiative to where you're going to be at home for several more weeks so we can get through this. As far as the emergency operations, staffing is very good across the city. Today we are strictly watching in an enhanced watch mode. We are not detecting any abnormalities from our food services to fuel services to city services as far as the essential services we are providing now. So that's encouraging too. Today, take a moment, help a coworker if you're working, send a card to somebody, send a text to somebody, call someone, check on them. Once again, give everybody grace. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Rhodes. Next, City Manager Mark Freitag.
Thanks, Alexander, and good morning, City of Janesville EOC team, City of Janesville employees, and members of the Janesville community. First thing I want to point out is I got home last night and had a gift from my wife, a new face mask that she had made herself. What I liked about it most importantly is that she chose a Army-themed fabric, and so I can now accessorize with my Army theme. But as Chief pointed out, you can certainly make one, and if you don't have the materials to make one, certainly a bandana, any cloth, anything to get in front of your face to prevent you from passing anything that you might have on to others is certainly most appropriate. I would tell you that for me personally, I don't wear my mask sitting at my desk in my office by myself. I don't wear it in the house with my family. I don't wear it when I'm driving my closed car. But if I'm in contact with a group like I am here in City Hall, if I'm at the gas station, if I'm at the store, I've got a mask on, and I encourage the community to do the same. The other thing I want to talk about is continuity of government. One of the things that a pandemic like this can do is that it can disrupt government operations, and I just want to share with the community that hasn't happened in the City of Janesville. The City of Janesville was prepared for this kind of event. We stood up our Emergency Operations Center. That is functioning as it should, extremely well. And the City Council continues to execute its decision-making authority in the legislative process. Last night, they had a huge, very, very complex, very detailed agenda that they had to work through. They worked through that on behalf of the community, and we're a better community today because of those decisions that they made yesterday, and we will continue that process. It's not happening here at the dais, but it's happening virtually. We're continuing to broadcast that via JATV and on our city website, and so I encourage you to stay in tune with what's happening in our community through those council meetings themselves. Lastly, I want to just inform the community that tomorrow we have a special guest, Representative Brian Stile from Wisconsin's 1st Congressional District. Will be here as a guest of the city to share with the community what the federal government is doing to help in COVID-19 response. And so I encourage everybody to tune in, spread the word. I'm looking forward to hearing what he has to say. As always, stand tall, stand firm, stand together, and certainly we are Janesville strong. Thank you.
Thank you. That concludes the April 14th City of Janesville COVID-19 Community Briefing. As a reminder, the community briefing is provided Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Thank you for watching.